Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hi.
Love my cream wheat.
Lol, it shot makes me feel like I'm at the dentist, open wide.
Ooh, this little frame of her video is giving like I'm the dentist, open wide, open wide. I don't know why she's doing that. Anyways, hey everybody, do you like sass? Do you like gals? Do you like sassy gals who prep? Well, have I got the video for you. Besties, I don't think she's actually talking about prepping today. I really don't. I think she's talking about getting skimmed. Well, I got suggestions for 2 videos from our friend Sassy Gal Prepping. We watched a video of hers last week. I'm always a fan of watching videos where internet moms think that they got scammed by something. Always a fan of that. And then there's also a second video, if we have time, that we can get to, called Walk and Talk Tuesday. I don't know why I said it like that. Walk and Talk Tuesday. Will removing all the bad things make it safer? So I figured we could potentially watch both, but for sure want to watch the one about her getting scammed. The description says, stay sassy and sharp, y'all. Monocle emoji. Monocle emoji kind of sounds like Monica Lewinsky. Lots to think about.
Love my cream wheat.
I met a prepper in real life. He told my husband and he was very excited for the Civil War. It was wild.
Wait, what Civil War? Like the one a long time ago in the 1800s Civil War? Or like an impending Civil War? Thanks for the bits. I got a lot of question. I'm assuming her name is Mandy. She looks like a Mandy. Lisa. Actually, somebody in the Discord said her name is Darlene. I'm like, surely we don't got another Darlene. Surely we don't got another Darlene. That is wild to me as a concept. How do we find so many Lisas and Darlenes? I need to know. I need to know. A lot of them are Tim Pool brained. They think there's an incoming Civil War. Like the A24 movie that just came out. I don't have any desire to go see that, but the A24 movie doesn't really make any, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be set in reality or not, because apparently the Civil War A24 movie is about, like, California and Texas starting the Civil War. And I'm like, California and Texas would never be on the same page about that, I don't think. In like, real life. But here we are. Here we are. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Are you all excited? Are you all excited? What movie? It's called Civil War, and it's by the production company A24. It literally just like came out recently. Who recommended this video? I'd have to go check the receipts. I don't quite remember, if I'm being honest. Who recommended it? Oh, here's the Mitza video. Oh, good. I think that was the one I was gonna react to for pre-recorded content on my main YouTube channel, or potentially not pre-recorded. I don't know. We'll see. Who suggested this? This came from Carly. Carly's message said, "Hi, Zachary Michael. If you need a couple short videos for when you double team reactions, Sassy Gal Prepping, whose name is also Darlene, has a couple videos where she just says more of the dumbest shit you've ever heard. She is literally so dumb." Well, that's from Carly in my chat. That is not from me. I'm not calling her dumb, at least yet. Like, not currently. So yeah, so there you go. There you go. All right. Great studying. If you're ready to see if Carly Wizard Lizard is correct in her assessment of Old sassy gal prepping. Could you put some 69s in the chat and we could get this started? I love this fan, by the way. I love this fan. I love this fan. It's my kind of place. I just walking through the front door puts a big smile on my face. So I love this bar. Y'all know that. I think that's Toby Keith. Is that a Toby Keith song? Oh, I love this bar. That's my rural Midwest roots coming out. Sorry.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
God, I hated that. I'm so sorry, Beef Stew Baby. Mrs. Lois Murphy. Oh my gosh, thanks so much for subscribing at tier 1. For a second, I was like, oh my god, I had one of my algebra teachers in high school. Her name was Mrs. Murphy, and I'm like, was her first name Lois? Did Mrs. Murphy find her way to my Twitch stream? She didn't. That's not her first name, I don't think. I really don't. And if it is, then I guess I just put her fully on blast. Fully. She let me come do some observations for education courses in her classroom, which was fun, which was enjoyable. Anyways, all right. Let me stop fucking talking and let's get to. I'm sure my Mrs. Murphy isn't even a teacher anymore. I'm old as hell, y'all. I'm old as hell. She had a son that was like a solid like 5 to 10 years older than me. So she's chances are she's retired. Anyways, bring it to me. I need to know how you were scammed, girly pop.
You guys.
Oh, she's whispering.
The weirdest thing just...
She's whispering. I don't got the captions on for her. Let's start over.
You guys. The weirdest thing just happened.
What? Oh! Stop the music! 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 I was alarmed. The music! The music. Alright. It's coming back. I'm gonna push play. Oh, it's done. It's not coming back. It was done. By the time I figured out how to pause it, it was over.
Hey everybody, it's your sassy gal, and I have got something to tell you guys.
My sassy gal? You are my sassy gal? Alright, bestie. So loud. Oh my god, audio balance who? Girl, I can't help it. Are you? Oh, you're saying her audio balance. You're not blaming me, surely. I don't do anything wrong. I'm perfect.
Dang. Alright, so I come home. And I get the mail, and inside the mail is a package, and I'm like, oh, I didn't remember ordering anything. And so anyway, I go ahead and I open up the box, and the box is just a regular cardboard box. There's no identifiers or anything on the outside. So I open it up, and inside I see this. Looks just like this inside the box. And I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. So I pull the box out, and this looks like a you-know-what box. Looks like a ring box, right?
A you-know-what box. I love how she was like, it looks like a you-know-what box, and then immediately didn't even give me a chance to decide if I knew what. And was like, a ring box. A ring box. Okay, thank you. Not the you-know-what. Her calling it the you-know-what box kind of makes it sound a little suggestive. Like what do y'all know about a you-know-what box? You know?
And I'm like, this is interesting. So I pull this out, and I see this, which if you can see it, it says it's a GRA moissanite. I don't know if that's how you say it, or is it moissanite? I don't know. But it's
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Her energy is giving teacher after you were mean to the substitute.
Carly, thanks for the bits. But why did she pronounce moissanite that way? What about the way it was spelled made her think that was the way to pronounce it? I also wanted to see, down here at the bottom, it says Global Gemological Research Academy, in case you want to know what GRA stands for. That's like right down here underneath where the captions are popping up. Giada De Laurentiis saying prosciutto. Actually, y'all remember 50 Shades of Bob and how she always said mozzarella? She'd go mozzarella or mozzarella. She just said it in some kind of weird ass way for no reason. Mozzarella. There was some other thing that Kira from 50 Shades of Mom used to always say in such a fascinating way. I really wish she still posted videos on the internet. I really miss her. Oh, regat. If I said the word regat, thank you, Jamie, for the reminder. If I said the word regat, what would you think I was saying? Like, what kind of food would that be? You know? How you say I don't know what you're trying to say, Beef Stew Bambi, in the chat. I see a ricotta, I see a rigatoni, I see a regrets. It's how she pronounced it, ricotta. It's how she pronounced it, ricotta. And I was just always like, is that how Italians do it? Or is this like just New Jersey of her? Actually, she was from Long Island. Kira's from Long Island. Maybe it's a Long Island thing. That's how we say it. Who's we, Pilgrim? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Listen, I also just want to be clear in case I don't say it enough, but I firmly believe that like dialects are different, people regionally speak different, and as long as I know what you're trying to say, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter how you say something, as long as I can figure out from context clues what you're trying to say. So this is no shade. I just find it so amusing, if anything. That's how Willow says it. That's how Willow says ricotta and mozzarella.
Moissanite. I don't know if that's how you say it, or is it moissanite? I don't know.
Moissanite.
Moissanite.
That feels a little coded too, by the way.
And this says it's from the Gemological Research Academy. I'm like, this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's coming close to my birthday, I had kind of wondered if I had opened a package when I shouldn't have. Was curious why it was addressed to me anyway.
She was like, oh, this is just a birthday gift. Somebody's thinking about me. Somebody's been thinking about me.
So my daughter starts looking at it, and she pulls this out. And it says that there's this GRA moissanite. I have no idea if I'm saying this right. So you guys, if I'm butchering it, forgive me. All right.
It's okay. So if they're scamming you, why do you care if you're pronouncing it right? I know exactly which hair I'd use to make a me of her. Why is that so funny to me? Why would you do that? I love Zach being on a podcast. He's so funny. I think all the time about making a podcast, and I just don't have the energy to do it on my own. But if somebody else produced the podcast, I'd be happy to show up as talent. I would. In fact, one time, Peter Mon tried to talk me into doing some kind of podcast, and I think his goal was to have me do all of that, and I said, unless you're planning it and coordinating it, I'm not doing it, bestie. I'm not doing it.
Inside, it tells you all about the ring, like it would be if you got a diamond. It tells you the clarity, it tells you the cut. And then you see there's a little QR code down here. And this is for, I guess if you wanted to scan the QR code for more information on this report. Then there was a card in here. This is a plastic card.
Okay.
And it says it's created by GRA, which is the Gemological Research Company.
Yeah,
okay?
you've said that.
And it says it's a limited lifetime warranty and certificate of authentic.
There were many grammar errors. Okay. All right.
Register your GRA purchase. You can go online to the website, or you can scan the QR code that's on here, and then you have like a little ID number. And I'm thinking, okay, so after my daughter asked,
has she explained what the concern is yet? I feel unclear. My theory is maybe they send like cheap costume jewelry to unsuspecting meemaws and peepaws, and then they try to get people to go register said costume jewelry on the internet, and then they get your information or something through that. They claim these gems are worth lots of money, but someone brought the jackpot diamond ring to an appraiser, supposedly for thousands. He said he wouldn't sell it for more than 200. Let her cook. I'm always willing to let people cook. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm listening to. I'm trying to understand what the vibe is, because I don't understand yet, which I get it. Zach, shut the fuck up and just let the video play. She'll probably tell us. First time viewer, thank you for bringing the sidetrack soundtrack nights energy this former Chicagoan needs in her life. You're saying that I'm bringing something sidetrack related? I don't go to that bar. I don't really go to many bars these days, but when I was going to the bars where I wasn't trying to go with sidetrack, sidetrack is like really a large part of the issue with sidetrack is that it's mostly like all a bunch of white people who all look the same, and anytime that like my friends of color have been in there, they felt uncomfortable and othered. So that's why I don't really go. And then they had a whole big ordeal with like how they didn't handle things in 2020 really well in regards to what black like queer nightlife people were asking them to do to make changes to the way that they treated black people. So so I hope I'm not bringing any sidetrack energy over here. They didn't really get canceled because white people just kept going there. But I actively don't like to go there. And if I'm ever there, it's because I'm there against my will, TBH. Anyways, let's learn more about the scam. let's learn more about the scam.
her dad if I
I'm getting sidetracked? Was that what the point of that message was to say that I'm getting sidetracked? There is a bar called Sidetrack in North Halstead in Chicago that gay people go to.
He had ordered anything for me, and I sent a message to my mom and wondering if she had ordered something for me, and everybody said no, they didn't. We open it up and we see this in there.
Okay.
You see that?
I do. What about it?
I've never heard of moissanite before, but apparently when after doing some research that it is an actual gem, and it is like an alternative to a diamond. A lot of people are going for something like this today because it's a fraction of the cost of a diamond. So for example, this size, if you were to get, this is a 1 carat size.
For this being a scam, she knows a fuck ton of information about it all.
If you were to buy a 1 carat diamond today, it would be $4,000. This is $269. I didn't order this.
Okay.
And nobody else ordered it.
All right, then take it.
Inside the envelope, there is
seems like you got a free gift. That doesn't seem like a scam at all. Seems like you got a free gift, Bessie, that you didn't pay for.
No invoice, no packing slip, no identifying information, except for this.
She said, I'm doxing this company that's trying to scam me.
As Best Deal LLC, and it's out of New York. Before I did research on a company, I actually did a research on, I received a moissanite ring that I did not order.
Uh-huh.
And apparently this is a thing that's been happening to a lot of people. And it's from this company.
Okay.
And apparently there's different companies. There's like in Phoenix and New Jersey, New York. There might be another place, I think in California. And so when I did some research, I went ahead and I reported my issue.
Love my cream all week.
Did she say moist tonight?
She did, in fact, say she was very moist tonight. That's exactly what I heard her say, Matt and Cheese. But I'm confused what her issue is. She just said that she filed a report or something. I'm confused what her issue is. Isn't this the type of ring that Romaine got for Mary and Selling Sunset, and they're making a big deal because it's not a real diamond? Girl, I have watched every season of Selling Sunset, and I do not remember that storyline at all. Mary and Romaine are just so boring to me. It's so boring. This just in, middle-aged mom, white mom, furious at free gift. That's what I'm confused about. It seems like she just got a free gift. It seems like she just got a little free gift.
Company or a website called Safety or Safely HQ or Safety HQ, I can't remember, which was you report your issue and you describe everything. I didn't give out any personal information even on that, even though it was a secured site and all.
But what is the issue that you're reporting? What issue are you reporting? I'm so confused. Could you tell me? Maybe I'm missing something.
This kind of stuff. And so anyway, yeah, it's been happening to people. This was shipped to my address with no other stuff in it. What they're trying to do is to get me to use this card, so I will use the QR code and call to register my information. This is an elaborate phishing scheme. But just beware out there that this scam...
Well, it sounds like they already got your info, unless they're trying to get, like, your credit card info or something. But then just don't use the card. Girl, then just don't use it. Why are we... I mean, I guess I understand that, like, probably unsuspecting elderly people might be getting scammed by that. But I would just be like, fuck this card. I'm gonna keep this ring.
Love
and
my
keep on
cream all
keeping on.
week.
The issue is that she got free moist tonight, but no free wiener wink pensive face.
Damn, that makes it make sense for me. Loaded T-squirt. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. It makes a lot of sense.
This elaborate phishing scheme is out there.
AKA brushing. What the fuck is brushing? Like your hair? Y'all, I've been thinking about getting that little unbrush thing. You know what I'm talking about? That brush that Amber Lynn tried. Mostly because I just need a brush in general. And so I thought maybe I should just get the little unbrush. But what is brushing? Brushing is like grooming, but diamonds. What? What?
Are doing this if you get a little red box in the mail with a cute little ring in it like this. It's a phishing scheme. Do not give any information. Just go ahead and call and report it. Now, here's the other thing. My husband works for the Postal Service, and his client, he works in the IT department, and his client is the Postal Inspection Service, and those are the people that's like the police for the Postal Service.
Not the police. Why are we bringing the police into this? Why are we bringing the police?
And so he did tell me to go to uspis.gov and report it for fraud, because they're using the mail for a phishing scheme.
She's just so ready to call the police. She's like, oh, there's police for the post office. I gotta call him. Like, why is she so eager? I mean, I get it. I get that she's probably trying to help
my
people.
cream all week.
USPIS?
US piss. No, but I mean, I'm mostly joking. I get where she's coming from. She's probably trying to help unsuspecting, like, elderly people learn from this. It's just fascinating to make a whole video about it. Not her when she sees Paul Blart. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Oh my god.
You get one of these. Report it. It fits my pinky. Maybe I can have it sized. So y'all have a good weekend.
She said, this is a scam, but I might get it resized so it fits a finger that I actually want to wear it on. Yes, they do have postal police after that man sent bombs in the mail, or when people tried to send anthrax. Oh my god, forgot all about anthrax. Yeah, that did happen, didn't it? Marcia said, I'm elderly and it ain't helping me. She needs to try harder then. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would guess the most unsuspecting elderly people don't know how to use a QR code. Yeah, maybe elderly people aren't their target. Maybe it's middle-aged moms like Darlene. How is it unserious to call the package police over a ring? Wait, oh, you said now it is unserious to call the package police over a ring. Yeah, she is taking it to another level, but I suppose I understand where she's coming from.
Y'all take care out there, and until next time, stay sassy, but keep it classy.
Ooh.
There, and until next time, stay sassy, but keep it classy.
Ooh. Oh my god, this sun is right in my eyes. Let me go fix this real quick. Let me go fix this. Why I didn't fix it already earlier, and I gotta tell you, I was the one that opened the curtains today, because I was like, the sun is shining, it's beautiful outside in Chicago, so I opened them today. If Art from Trilogy Media got sent this ring, he'd go to the house of whoever sent it and chase them into the sewers. Who is Art from Trilogy Media? Let me look him up. Trilogy Media. Scammer pranked and confronted at a luxury hotel. Is that him? Is that him naked? Is that Art? Is that Art from Trilogy Media? Huh. It looks like he's the package police. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Looks like he's the package police. Ooh, wow. Ooh. What is this? Uber. What is this? Oh my god. That all feels like a lot. Okay. Well, there is another video that we can watch. I honestly underwhelmed by that scam. Underwhelmed, Carly, Wizard Lizard. And underwhelmed by you saying she was dumb. And you saying she was saying dumb things. I kind of thought you were, oh, this one is dumber? Okay. All right. That was the pregame for the dumb stuff. No, I'm not going to film this as a separate video. I'm just going to do this all in one video for the YouTubies. Because I'm already going to have a delayed upload because I didn't remember to upload the Twitch re-upload for today. So everything will just be pushed back like a day or something.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Hype.
Jamie, thanks so much for the 100 biddies. Carly is a bad judge of character confirmed. We are not doing a poll on Carly's judge of character, but we will watch this video titled Walk and Talk Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Well, it's actually Wednesday, but will removing all the bad things make it safer? And this is kind of, if I were to guess before we even click play, if I were to make my guess about what this is about, I would guess she's trying to say like safe spaces are a bad thing. That's what I would guess. Let's predict if she talks about coffee. Would she? I guess she did talk about coffee in that last video. We can do a will she talk about coffee prediction? Sure. Why not? We've done dumber ones. We've done dumber predictions. Will she talk about coffee in this video? Yes or no? Those are your options for the prediction. There you go. Make an assessment. So, like, essentially, if she says the word coffee...
Love my cream of wheat.
I know I don't come in here enough. Glad I got a chance to catch a stream. The Zach 11 jammies.
I thought she was done. Wild4, thanks so much for 8 months of subscribing at tier 1. Can one mention count as a yes? Yeah, if she talks about coffee... I didn't say she had to talk about it 12 times. I just said if she talks about it at all, then yes, that counts. That counts. My mom is a hoe, but I'm still not going to cheat. Thank you for your honesty. Appreciate it.
Love my cream of wheat.
What do you know about catching a stream? Stinky glitch, 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 stinky glitch.
Why is it a stinky glitch? What happened to stinky cheese? I sent that message before you clarified. Chill, stinky. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm so chill. I don't know what you mean. All right.
Love my cream of wheat.
6-month YouTube convert the Zach 11 Reba.
Goblin Ketra, thanks so much for 6 months of being here. Appreciate it. Now a stinky glitch is what happens when you put into wiener winks. What is that even? No. All right. The poll, the prediction is over. Well, almost over. It's officially over. So let's see what Darlene has to say.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
It's Sassy Gal. Welcome back to Sassy Gal Preppin'.
Hey.
And I'm out here walking again.
Walking children in nature.
That I was going to get healthier, get in better shape, keep up the exercise, the steps that I was getting around at camp, and
does she have a little pixie cut? Is that her haircut? Love a pixie cut.
Oh, here we are. I'm gonna be making a video, and so I'm trying to figure out what we should talk about today. I saw this new gum in the store. It's called Rev Gum.
I just learned a new gum. I just learned a new gum. Do y'all like XG? They're a K-pop group. It's actually called I Just Learned a New Dance. I'm not even a big XG fan, and that song will not leave my head. I hate it.
And each piece was the equivalent of a shot of espresso.
That me espresso! Wait, do y'all know? I can't play it right now because this is going to go on YouTube, but do y'all know the me espresso? Was that coffee? Is espresso coffee? I got so distracted by the Sabrina Carpenter of it all. Also, the person that just corrected me and said that XG is not a K-pop group, but they're an X-pop group. First of all, I've never heard of X-pop. I have no idea what that is. But it reminds me of the time I was fighting in the comments of a Vacha video because somebody was like, how are they going to be a K-pop group if they only sing in English? And then I responded and said, there's so many K-pop groups that have songs that are completely in English. And then all these people came in the comments and they're like, they're not a K-pop group. They're a global girl group. And I'm like, you got me, besties. Fuck me. Fuck me. They only just went through the entire K-pop system to form as a group, but whatever. Cool. Here we are. Oh, y'all are fighting about whether or not espresso counts as a coffee. As a coffee. As a coffee. XG is a global group. They're all Japanese. I know that they're all Japanese, but their music is getting played with K-pop music. So does that not make them a K-pop group? I know y'all are gonna fight with me about that too. I'm just here. Now you got me wanting to go look it up. What kind of group is XG? I care about this more than anything that y'all have to say. Okay, XG. More than the coffee discourse.
Espresso is a coffee brewing method in which a small amount of nearly boiling water is forced under pressure through finely ground coffee beans.
Hot Cheeto Darling, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I'm trying to learn about XG right now, not coffee. XG is a Japanese girl group that's based in South Korea. People also ask, is XG a K-pop or J-pop group? XG combines elements of J-pop, K-pop, and Western music culture together. XG is not under the K-pop or J-pop system alone. So all of you insisting they're J-pop, at the very least, are wrong. I'm also apparently wrong about K-pop. They are AVEX signed artists, and XGAL X CEO Simon Jacobs works with AVEX to promote XG in Korea and globally. This is why management wanted them to sing in English rather than Japanese or Korean.
Love my cream of wheat.
Interesting.
What genre of music is XG? Apple Music Up Next artist XG's genre blurring sound gives the X-pop group its X factor. There you go. Whoever was calling it X-pop, I guess it's X-pop. We don't care, Bestie. We only care about coffee. That's interesting because I thought you cared about me. Are y'all some of those people that are like, I'll listen to Zachary Michael talk about everything or anything until you don't, until you won't, until you won't. Somebody commented that on that video about Shane Dawson, and it actually is somebody that really does watch a lot of stuff. They've even been in my Twitch streams before. So like I was like, oh Bestie, I know you, I see you. But they're like, I'll watch anything you do, Zach, but I have to draw a line at Shane Dawson. And I was just like, it's always I'll watch anything you do until it isn't. Call the poll, please. My head is killing me. I'm just, basically what we're doing today is I'm just torturing you all. Okay, yeah, I would count espresso as coffee for sure. Let me give the points away to everybody who said yes. Choose outcome. Yes, she did in fact talk about coffee in this video. It's not. What a joke. Oh my god. Well, what we're not going to do is fight with me about it because I don't care that much. And they're made up points. The points aren't real and they don't actually matter. Just for the record. Just for the record.
So I'm chewing a piece.
Love my cream of wheat.
This is why Zach couldn't host a podcast. It would be 5 hours long and full of sidetracking. You don't know that. Plus, I wouldn't be producing it, so somebody else could be editing it for me.
So I'm chewing a piece. So we'll see if that gives me the energy I need to walk around.
Let's go.
So anyway, I was thinking about the incident that happened at Camporee. So my last video I shared with you
Is she gonna explain what campery is? Let me just let her talk.
The incident with the wind and how it had taken out a couple of the pop-up canopies that were there at the site, or at the campground, I should say.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about the response to that. How...
Do I not have captions on for this?
I don't know if it's just been in the past 3 years, or if it's just a culmination of the years, and this is where we're at now. But it's amazing to me that the answer to everything, you know, because someone gets hurt or there's a problem, the answer to everything is to, you know, get rid of it. Oh, well, that caused a problem, so we're going to get rid of it. I don't think that's the answer to everything, is to just go ahead and be like, oh, well, you can't have that anymore. We're going to take this all away.
Didn't she just say the issue was that there was heavy winds and it caused issues? How do they just get rid of the wind? I thought we were just talking about the wind. I don't know. How do you just make the wind disappear?
We aren't going to have this, and I'm actually waiting to see. I kind of like made a non-bet, because I'm not a betting person, but
not the bets. We can't do another bet over here, besties. Not after the coffee bet. Not after the coffee prediction.
I just kind of made a bet, you know, like, you watch, you wait. Next year, there's going to be all kinds of regulations on the pop-ups that you can bring, or the canopies, or this, that, and
Oh, so it's like whatever was getting blown over by the wind, she thinks they're gonna ban it. But also, from what it sounds like, it hasn't even happened yet. From what it sounds like, nothing's been banned yet.
I expect an entire camp to change everything, you know, when it's just not practical because there was one incident. Let me use a different example. I'll use technology.
Oh, God.
We all know that this world is going to a techno world, right? Everything's going digital.
Just to be clear, also, like, society as a whole has always improved by technology. Like, there's always been advancements in technology forever. I don't know why she's like, oh, well, you know, these days it's a techno world. Like, sure, there wasn't the internet forever, right? But, like, there were different forms of technology prior to the internet and things like that.
So rather than keep them from it, we introduce it slowly, and we tell them how to be responsible with it. Tell them how to create borders, accountability with people.
So it sounds like you're putting regulations on technology. I don't know who you create these boundaries and accountability for, but it sounds like you're putting regulations on them, which is what it sounds like people might be wanting to do with these canopies and pop-ups.
Well, you know, setting limits,
sure.
Learning how to use the technology in a responsible way. Rather than saying you know, just don't use it at all because it's not safe. It's not good for you. There's evil things on it. Yes, there are.
But also, how is this different? I'm not different. How is this the same as what you were just talking about with the canopies and the pop-ups at the campground? Because it sounds like at the campground, you're talking about being worried that they're going to have regulations so that you can safely camp there. So they're going to introduce things like boundaries on what you can and can't use, how you can use it. They're going to regulate how you can use it. And that's what you're saying you're doing with technology. You're saying I don't know who you're talking about, who is using it, but what you're saying for technology is that people should be introduced to it with boundaries and expectations on how to use it safely and things like that.
But I'm not going to tell them they can't use it because they have to use it for certain things, for work, for...
But what you're saying is that there are boundaries and how you use it.
Communications, and that's just not a practical thing in in the world to not have it, to not have a, a computer.
Is there a world where people are not allowed to use technology outside of like children? What argument? Who's trying to take your technology from you, sassy prepper girl?
Well, you can do stuff, but there's just a lot of things that you need it for right now.
Y'all got to pay attention. I'm talking about her. Is there a world for her where they are taking her technology away? I'm not talking about North Korea. I'm not talking about the Amish. I'm talking about her. Is there a world where they are trying to take sassy prepper girl's technology away from her?
So I just don't think that that's the answer. It's just to remove all the bad stuff and everything will be okay.
Well, this is from 6 months ago, by the way. So I don't think, there were conversations about it happening on TikTok, but TikTok, the most recent stuff with TikTok just happened. Probably got a 24-hour Instagram ban for saying something problematic. Her and old Naked and Laughing, her and old Queen Cobra.
No. Let's see you clear out all the sugar in your house, all the junk food. And all the stuff, because you're gonna go clean. You're gonna eat clean. But if you don't replace it with good snacks, good food, it's gonna be worse. You're gonna go out and buy even more junk food because your body's craving it. Your body misses it. It's gonna come all right back, and then you're just gonna gain all that weight back.
I'm sorry, what? What did that have to do with the previous two examples? The fade outs are really funny. The fade outs are so dramatic. It's so crazy that this is all a hypothetical argument to a canopy ban that hasn't even happened yet. Well, yeah, that's also the thing. She's like preemptively worried about canopies getting banned at this campground when it sounds like it hasn't happened before. And now all of a sudden she's coming up with all these hypothetical arguments that aren't necessarily the same thing, but then sometimes, like, the way she was describing the technology, she was describing like, oh, you gotta have limits on these things. And actually, even with the like candy and sugar and throwing it all away or whatever so you can be healthy, she's still saying like you need regulations on that. So I don't understand. Sometimes the regulation is like, oh, you just can't use this thing. And sometimes the regulation is like, oh, you can use this thing in this capacity, in this manner. You have to do this.
Like I was saying, I don't think that that's the answer. It's just get rid of it because it's bad. How about we learn how to be responsible with it? But too many here in life, and I have to say even in our government.
I just knew we were a hop, skip, and a jump away from talking about the government. I just knew it. Why do I feel she's about to talk about guns? Why do I feel like she's like, you can't ban guns, but you absolutely can ban abortion? Why do I feel like that's where we're coming to? Like, that's where we're getting to.
And the answer is, oh my gosh, this thing is bad, so let's get rid of it. Because that's the answer.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes that is the answer. Sometimes that is the answer. It really is. She really isn't a happy camper. Her hat is a lie. Her hat's a lie.
No, the answer is not that. It's people who use the things, the people who use the pop-up canopies. We teach them how to be responsible. Teach them how to be safe with it.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, maybe for pop-up canopies that is the case. Maybe that's not the case for AR-15s or whatever.
If we use that logic and put it on everything, we'll just have to get rid of everything and wrap ourselves in bubble wrap.
Well, that's really goofy, because that's not what anybody is suggesting. That's not what anybody here is suggesting. This is like such snowflake behavior. This is what's so funny to me is like people love to say that like people that are left leaning are snowflakes. And like she just jumps to like the most automatically like catastrophized like worst possible outcome. Well, we're all just gonna have to be wrapped in bubble wrap. We won't be able to handle ourselves. The government is stealing our canopies and tents. That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. Why are we talking about weapons all of a sudden? I'm just saying, like, in terms of things, when it comes to, like, things that the government is trying to ban, that is a thing that, like, has been a suggested course of action, is banning certain types of assault rifles, right? You know, similarly, I mean, we could talk about something on the other end, like, I think there are people on both ends of the political spectrum who would like certain things to be banned. Like, on the other side of the political spectrum, people want abortion banned. You know? So, like, we can apply it to all of these things. Sometimes banning something is the answer, or having, like, more regulations on something is the answer, though, is the point I'm trying to make. Like, it sounds like if the canopies that were being used at this campground were unsafe, then yeah, why not put some regulations on how to use them? And maybe those regulations are what's going to teach this responsibility you're talking about. I don't know. I'm getting all worked up over some canopies and tents at some campground that I don't even use.
Everything would be deemed dangerous. And we won't be able to use anything. We'll just have to get rid of everything.
That's such a piss poor argument, though. That's some kind of philosophical fallacy for sure. I don't remember all the fallacies from when I took philosophy 101 in college.
Maybe that's what they mean by you will own nothing and be happy. Maybe that's what it is we're going to take everything away, but you're still going to be happy because we're going to just give you what you need. And we're going to give you some crumbs or give you, you know, these little, we'll dole out everything that we think you need. Yeah, that's a nice narcissistic way of taking care of people. Crazy.
What? How did she get there? How did she get there? Who does she think is gonna do this? And how did we get here? How did we get here?
Times, y'all. We don't need a law for everything. We already have a government that is regulating us to death with all kinds of, if it's taxes or policies, regulations. You cannot move freely in the world. You can barely go from point A to point B without having some kind of tax that you have to pay.
How did we get here? How did we get here? We were talking about canopies at your campground.
Love my cream of wheat.
It feels like someone took her gas stove away.
It sure does. Thanks for the bits, Jamie. Taxes do in fact pay for the road that she's walking on, I'm sure.
My cream of wheat.
She's lets us know she'll be okay because Thea prepped and ready with her 1000 meat pasta sauce and coffee ground.
And loaded T-Squirt, you're so right. You guys, she's good to go. She's HOTTOGO. Hot to go.
Or when you go to work, sometimes some tax they have to take out of you. There's some policy here, some rule here, license for that, permit for that. They gotta know everything, right? And there, I am done with my walk.
Thank God.
For today.
Oh, she walked 2 miles. Okay, Diva. Fitness queen.
Sorry, I was out of breath. Hopefully this will get better. And let me know some things that you would like to talk about while we go on these walks.
I don't want to talk about shit.
Maybe we should call it like, you know, have it on a specific day and call it like Walkin' Talkin' Tuesday or something. Or Walkin' Wednesday. Or I know that there are a couple people that said they were going to go on this journey. So, woo! Here I am cheering you on. You get it! You go!
What?
And keep it up.
I don't know what journey that is, but I'm not on it. I'm not on that journey. I do know that.
We got to be getting stronger, y'all. Okay? We're going to have some endurance to handle what's coming what's coming down the pipe, okay? We are a soft generation. We can't be anymore, all right? Y'all, let's do this. Let's stay strong. And until next time.
What does a soft generation mean? And also, what is coming that we have to be ready for? This rando fear-mongering in a video that was seemingly supposed to be about her getting a walk-in for exercise and also, like, her to talk about the campground policies that she didn't like. Wild. How the journey we got here. I don't know what journey she's on, and I don't understand what journey we just took together.
Y'all stay sassy, but keep it classy.
I don't need all that music again. Her meat sauce is coming. Interesting. Oh, look at old Martin midlife misadventures. Yep, we are a soft generation, 100%. That was a nice walk, Darlene. It would be a perfect world if everyone was responsible and taught their kids right. I know that when I disconnect from the net... Okay, boomer. I always feel so much better. I haven't carried a phone in 3 years, and I don't miss 1 second of it. I think everything in moderation works best for me. Okay, queen of moderation. The world is a mess, but we don't have to be. ... Keep walking and talking. Have a wonderful week. God bless. First and good point, Sassy. I was walking the other day as well with a little more on, though. By the way, I like that camper hat. Girl, it's Steph. I started a new channel, new chapter. I hope you can follow it. I do believe the same. Don't take it away. Educate them and help them to be smart and handle this stuff. Not dumb them down and not K-ow how to keep themselves safe. I love you, girl. Happy Halloween. Good job on your walk. Handling unwanted bad thoughts, knowing we all have them, is a great subject. Was the last video the same person as this? Yes. Yes, these are the same two humans. Yeah, these are both Darlene, the sassy prepper gal. My comment was removed. I commented earlier, Sassy, and it's gone. I came back to let you know about F.R. Goring. Oh, is that like Father Goring? I follow him here on YouTube. He's talking about 40-day prayer walk, Sassy. I think you'd really enjoy his channel if you're not already watching him. Goring sounds like gay and boring combined. Goring. Me. I'm goring, and that's why I can't come up with my own content. I have to steal my content from other people. Alright, well, damn. Shit. Also, I don't know why I'm putting the schedule up, because by the time this gets uploaded to the YouTubies, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late for you. For y'all. For y'all on the YouTubies. Anyways, YouTubies, I hope you enjoyed this video. It should be uploaded while I'm maybe away on my trip. So I hope you're still enjoying the content that's available to you over here while I take a little break from the interwebs. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.